clap, please. Today is going to be December 1st, and God kept us from January to the last month of this year. Please, a round of applause, please, for Baba God this time around. Amen. All right now, without wasting time, I want to call for Ambassador Ojaja for the MSME with a few. A round of applause for me, please. Ambassador Ojaja. Small but mighty, from Shileko. Small body big engine, Ambassador Ojaja. Very humble, very loyal, and good. And then we did the way, so I don't know if you see.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Vice President ably represented, Your Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State ably represented, His Imperial Majesty, Ooni of Ife, our Father, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Standing before you today fill my heart with gratitude. I am humbled to speak at this great gathering, the celebration of vision, the resilience and unstoppable spirit of Nigerian enterprise. Today is not just the opening of a mall, it is the opening of a new door, new dreams, and a new destiny for thousands of our people. I deeply appreciate the honor to be part of this historic moment. The journey so far, a personal testimony of hope. My story is simple, yet it reflects the experience of many young people across our nation after leaving the university. A search for a job with high hope, but each door knocked on remained closed. It was a painful season, but it also forced me to look inward to the gift God had already placed with me. From childhood, I had a natural skill for fishing and fish farming. So instead of surrendering to frustration, I turned back to the water. Anywhere I saw water in the city, I carried my net here. Ponds, streams, parks, and one day while fishing at Ojaja Park in Akure, destiny met me in a way I could never have planned. His Imperial Majesty, the Ooni of Ife, saw me there with my net and my boxer as usual. But with the work of my hand, before that encounter, I was already selling fish and crayfish to survive. When the federal government introduced the MSME program, I enrolled immediately during the MSME clinic. I was selected as one of the exhibitors, just like we have at the down pavilion where we have some exhibitors that their story will change today. That was also the period when the school feeding program began, and I was appointed as one of the aggregators. And the first time I received federal government alert, my phone went off. 2 years later, by God's grace, I won the National MSME Award as an outstanding MSME of the year during the COVID year. His Imperial Majesty moved by the dedication to complement the efforts of the federal government by introducing the Southwest MSME Trust Fund. And within Southwest MSME Trust Fund, within a year, KBC was able to revolve around 250 million naira for young Nigerians who are doing enterprise growth. This strengthens our businesses, our family, and our future. Since then, KBC has been a leader, a father that yields a love, that love equally but differently each of the children. He has been a father, a patron, and a pillar of encouragement. My journey is a proof that when talent meets opportunity, even the ordinary can rise to greatness. From all of this, there was no start without the challenge. For years, MSME in Lagos, Oyo, Ogun, Osun, and Ondo State were held by two painful challenges. Lack of funding. Bank will say no. No CAC, no loan. Leaving many stuck with their savings or high interest loan lending. Fear of registration. High cost, stressful paperwork, and fear of taxation made many entrepreneurs and young Nigerians unseen and unsupported. These were not just administrative problems, they were emotional burdens. Many brilliant business owners felt invisible and had a loan, and the next option is to japa. We were able to overcome these challenges, the breakthrough years. Across the Southwest, hope returned. Registration became easy and affordable. Government and agencies went into the market. Balogun, Bodija, Lafenwa, Uluode, Ojaja, and many more, giving traders the chance to register for 5,000 to 10,000 naira their business officially with an institution. For many small business owners, it was the first time they felt harmed by the system. Loan becomes accessible. For the first time, friendly registered MSME to walk into offices and across loans from Lagos State Entrepreneurship Trust Fund, Bank of Lagos, CBN, Ondo State Microcredit Agency, and tax fear disappeared. A 3-year tax holiday gave new entrepreneurs breathing space to grow, to dream, to become stable. Ondo State, special role models, a partnership of faith and purpose. In Ondo State, collaboration became our strength with the royal blessing of His Imperial Majesty. A groundbreaking emerged, Ojaja Mall, a home for made in Nigeria products. Ojaja Mall did not just create a marketplace. It created a family of MSME products that once struggled for visibility. Cocoa from Ondo, Adire fabrics, palm oil, local drinks, herbal products now reach buyers across Nigeria and the diaspora. For many MSMEs, Ojaja Mall was the first time they felt their work matter. It gave them dignity, structure, and confidence. And the first Ojaja Mall that was commissioned and opened in Ife within a year turned over 250 million naira for our MSME in 365 days. Today, as we launch the Southwest MSME Corner in Lagos, we celebrate a man whose heart beat for economic upliftment. His Imperial Majesty has shown through his action that true leadership is service, sacrifice, and vision. He has become a major off-taker of MSME products, opening doors that many could never have opened alone. With the federal government made in Nigeria policy now coming alive, His Majesty stands as one of the boldest champions, a true forerunner of indigenous production. Everything he does sends one clear message: our people have talent, our people can produce, our people deserve the world's attention. Through his commitment, we are laying the foundation of a woman out there. Your gift is enough, your dream is valid, your future is possible. Let me express my deepest gratitude to His Imperial Majesty, the Ooni of Ife, for being a light and a pillar of support. May his kindness inspire many more leaders to rise. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ambassador. Well done. A round of applause for him one more time. Come on. Well done, Ambassador. Already going to meet his father and the father of the entire Yoruba race. Just to quickly add to what the Ambassador said, he also must give huge thank you to His Excellency the Vice President of the Federation, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, who just recently in Katsina, to the tune of 2 billion naira, gave a federal government intervention to over 39,000 MSMEs. And that right there is one of the huge feeling of being in Nigeria. Thank you very much, Ambassador Rioye. That's good. Thank you. Merry Christmas in advance to you anyways and your family. Wish me the same. Say I wish you the same. Fantastic, thank you. You know what, please to your neighbor, say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. Give it to your neighbor. Make sure your neighbor is smiling. If your neighbor is not smiling, that means you are the problem of Nigeria. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. Come on. Amazing. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, in our midst, a day like this will always bring about the best of us in Nigeria. The creme de la creme of the Nigerian society, the economic superpower house is here. I would like to thank them very much for coming. This is the MD Paradex Bank. We thank you very much. Also not forgetting the former deputy governor of the very proud Lagos State, the Center of Excellence, Otuma Afemi Pedro. We thank you, sir. Thank you very much for coming out today. Ambassador. Baba, that's you, Ambassador Otuma Afemi Pedro. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Also representing the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is none other than Dr. Fashino. Good afternoon. We thank you very much for wearing a very, very important shoe on a day like this. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my king has told me that the next person that will come and speak is mandated to have about 3 or 5 minutes. There are about 5 minutes at the best, so we can have everything done to the ample of time. Ladies and gentlemen, words almost fail me now more than ever. Forget the award, forget what I've done in Africa as the master of ceremonies, but words almost fail me now because in the everlasting words of Johnny Walker, by William Shakespeare, he said, and I quote, that some are born great, some achieve greatness. And you see, to some, greatness is thrusted upon them. Now, sometimes greatness can be a state, Lagos. It can be a city, Ile-Ife. Greatness can be a person, Ojaja II. Greatness can be a place, Ojaja Mall. But at this time, I want to bring forward a greatness in form of a woman who is a superwoman and a super powerhouse. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's any word like a God woman, a good woman, a wonder woman, a woman that Athena will be proud of. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you see this monumental piece of architectural excellence called Ojaja Mall. She and her company made all of this possible with the help and aid of my king. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, she sits on the echelon of one of the biggest companies in Nigeria. We call them the Digital Space Capital. She's the GMD, and for this purpose, she's the CEO and MD of Emsin Real Estate. At this time, I'd like to bring forward the once-in-a-lifetime superstar. A tall glass of wine, a tall glass of absolute stunner, a brilliant woman, a brave woman, a stunning woman. Half woman, half mint, half amazing. Thank you so much for coming out today, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, I would like to bring forward the mattress, Dr. Olukobola Abisoye. Round of applause as she comes forward, please. Thank you very much. She will be speaking for 5 minutes. Thank you. What a woman, what a day.
Thank you very much. I have just 5 minutes to speak. But before I go ahead with my speech, I would like to sing this song that my father loved so much. Oye ká dúpẹ́, oye ká dúpẹ́, oye ká dúpẹ́, oye ká dúpẹ́, join me please. Ara sán, afẹ́gun fẹ́, ìjìjà kò gbé wa lọ, oye ká dúpẹ́. Your Excellency, the Vice President of Nigeria, ably represented, the Executive Governor of Lagos State, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, all commissioners, ministers here present, Your Imperial Majesty, Kábíyèsí, Aláyélúwà, Ọbadéyẹyè Ẹ̀mìtì Ògúnwùsì Ọ̀jájá, to the beautiful honorees here, Captain of Industries, ladies and gentlemen. My voice today carries the weight of thousands of hours of work. The joy of the shared success and the deepest gratitude I can't even express. This is not just an open ceremony. It is a pilgrimage to the very acts and vision and commitment. There are moments in life that remind us of why we keep pushing, why we dare dreams, and why we refuse to give up. No matter how tough the journey becomes, the story of Ojaja Mall is one of such moments. What started as a bold vision has become a living reality. Brick by brick, idea by idea, challenges after challenges, we build more than more. In December 2022, when father walked me down the altar on 20 years wedding anniversary. After the anniversary, I told him, Daddy, I'm done for the year. He said, no, brother. He called me Obin's son at our now I'm having a together. He said, brother, no honeymoon yet. You need to go back and check something for me. I came here. I saw nothing. We were all bushes all around. There were no bushes. It was like a dry zone. The only thing I saw was sharpening cost that was like 10% of the time. Motherless, mother hospital of the time. So nothing was here. But when I entered into this land, he knows that I have the eyes of seeing what other people see. I went around the entire space. I spent about 3 hours going around. And I told him, I said, Baba, I'm seeing, the only thing I see here is diamond and gold.
Hello, sir. You go on strong.
I said, come here, sir. And I don't know who was with him. He just said, most of them. And he started clapping. You saw diamond and gold? I said, yes. That means you can do it? I said, yes. That means you can happen? I said, yes. And it started. Upon arriving at what is now the magnificent Ojaja Mall, the physical reality was 3 steps. A set of thick, undeveloped bush, but where many would have been discouraged, but we saw opportunity and we took it over. Beyond its architectural magnificence, the Ojaja A1 Center is a socio-economic catalyst. It will generate thousands of jobs, empower MSMEs, elevate local commerce, and strengthen community at large. I must at this point express sincere appreciation to everyone who believed in this project and contributed to the success. To our exceptional partners and sub-marketers, I thank you for your dedication, commitment, and outstanding collaboration. Your contribution helped transform a dream to a reality.